Today is the day I am going home.
As a paralegal, Jabbar Collins lives for moments like this.
You're welcome.
Pix 11 News was outside the Greenhaven prison in March as Collins embraced three men.
Good to see you too, bro. Oh, man.
After 25 years, the three were exonerated of murder charges. Collins worked closely on their case.
I think I've developed an expertise in this area.
This spring, Collins will analyze the wrongful convictions of George Bell, Gary Johnson, and Rohan Bolt as part of a new course he's teaching at St. John's University Law School. Collins will teach the course with Charlie Linehan, a former prosecutor in the Manhattan DA's office. Linehan also worked on the March exonerations.
It has traditionally taken a horribly long time for these cases to be resolved.
Collins and Linehan sat down with Pix 11 News for an exclusive interview on the course, Justice Dissected, the anatomy of a wrongful conviction. For Collins, the topic is personal.
I spent 16 years of my life in prison.
February 1994, Crown Heights, Brooklyn.
A Brooklyn landlord trying to collect rent got shot and killed instead.
A high-profile case. The murdered landlord was a local rabbi. An anonymous tipster claimed Jabbar Collins was the killer. Despite no physical evidence tying him to the crime, Collins was arrested.
I hadn't committed the crime.
And at the age of 21, Collins was found guilty. The sentence, 34 years to life.
My mother let out a scream. I had never heard my mother make a sound like that when the verdict returned.
For the next 16 years in prison, Collins focused all of his energy on his faith, learning the law, and proving his innocence. With the few legal books available in prison, Collins taught himself appellate, civil, and post-conviction litigation. That research became the key to his freedom. In 2010, Collins helped secure his own exoneration, and he's been fighting ever since.
There's so many other men who were wrongfully convicted just like I was. There's so many other stories of suffering.
As Collins and Linehan prepare to teach their law school course together, they will be keenly aware. Their students will likely include future prosecutors. They believe they can empower their students with a different perspective.
I want them to be able to spot these issues at the inception of a case and be able to avoid tunnel vision.
It will also bring home the damage that a wrongful conviction can bring to a family and how many lives it destroys at one time.
And after working as a law school professor this spring, Jabbar Collins plans to go back to the classroom. Yes, he is finally going to be attending law school himself. Collins says he looks forward to working on wrongful conviction cases as an attorney. Reporting live from the newsroom, Ayana Harry, Pix 11 News.